Now, in the shadow of an ongoing conflict in Ukraine, a new Cold War spectre looms over Europe. Russian President Vladimir Putin's warning of a potential U.S. missile deployments in Germany has thrust the continent back into a more perilous nuclear standoff. Here's a report.
In a sharp escalation of East-West tensions, Russian President Vladimir Putin has issued a stark warning to the US against deploying long-range missiles in Germany. Should the US proceed with its plan, Putin vows that Russia would resume the production of intermediate-range nuclear weapons and place similar missiles within striking distance of Western targets.
If the United States implements such plans, we'll consider ourselves released from the previously adopted unilateral moratorium on the deployment of medium and short-range strike capabilities, including the announcement of the capabilities of the coastal forces of our Navy. Today, we are in the final stages of developing such a system.
Germany, undeterred by Russian threats, has stated the Kremlin's aggressive posture will not sway it. This standoff comes after the US announced on July 10th that it would begin stationing long-range missiles in Germany by 2026, a move that includes the deployment of SM-6 Tomahawk cruise missiles and developing hypersonic weapons. These missiles, capable of traveling between 500 and 5,500 kilometers, were once regulated under the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty signed by the US and the Soviet Union in 1987. However, both nations abandoned the treaty in 2019, each accusing the other of violations, reigniting fears of a new arms race. The Kremlin had previously warned that any US missile deployment in Europe would make European capitals targets for Russian missiles. The diplomatic rift between Moscow and Washington has reached a new low, with relations now reportedly worse than during the 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis. Despite both superpowers calling for de-escalation, their actions suggest a mutual drive towards further militarization. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.